Good morning and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Levi Nolasco. I'm a top producing realtor here in sunny Las Cruces, New Mexico. If you haven't been to my channel yet, please feel free to like and subscribe if you'd like to learn more about the Southwest. I was born and raised in the Southwest. Been here for over 30 years, so I'd be happy to help you out and answer any questions that you have. Today's video is about a wow factor house. I showed this house yesterday and there was just so much to it that I thought it was such a unique property for Las Cruces that I had to make a video about it. I want to thank Jenni Nowlin and Christi Getz from Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, Steinborn and Associates here in Las Cruces. They are the listing brokers for this beautiful property that I'm about to show you. So if you have any questions, of course, I'd love to represent you as the buyer's broker. I will put Jenni and Christi's information as well as a link to this property in the description down below. This neighborhood, we're in Sonoma Ranch, and for one thing, Sonoma Ranch in general just has its own wow factor. I'd say about 80% of the people I help relocate to New Mexico or to Las Cruces will end up here in Sonoma Ranch. So you have that as a wow factor, number one. Number two, this neighborhood within Sonoma Ranch is another wow factor. And the reason I think that is because this neighborhood specifically has a ton of elevation changes. So when you see it, you're coming in from the freeway, coming in from I-70, and you look to the right, it looks like it's almost a different country. I always compare it to like maybe Greece or something like that, where it just has dramatic elevation changes and it looks beautiful. So anyways, so that's from the outside. Now let me show you. Let's just do a little bit of background. Look how amazing every house is in this neighborhood. Nice and clean, really nice to look at. Let me flip the camera around real quick. You can see here, and this doesn't really show you the elevation change. I'll have to get to a better spot to show you, but it dramatically drops down quite a bit. So we're at the top of the hill here. And another thing that's really great about this area is behind these houses is the Sonoma Ranch Golf Course and the clubhouse. We're at 2949 Suncrest Arc in Las Cruces. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-fireplace, 3-car garage property, and it is 2,702 square foot on a 14,026 square foot lot. That's a really big lot for Las Cruces. This home is currently listed at $550,000. And even though you're close to the golf course and amenities, things like that, in a beautiful neighborhood, you don't have any HOA fees here. So that's another, I guess, wow factor that I would consider. So let me show you a few of my favorite features on the outside first. Aside from being beautifully landscaped with Italian cypress, we have a 3-car garage here. Let's walk by the front of the house. Beautiful plants, beautiful trees. You have rosemary growing right behind us. And then you have some of my favorite drought-resistant plants. My whole backyard is pretty much full of these. And I can't remember the name of them right now, but they are poisonous to pets. I wanted to show you a separate driveway that you can park something, possibly like a trailer or a car haul or something like that behind it. So 3-car garage on one side, then you have another nice long driveway. Let's flip around. Another drive here with big concrete pad behind us. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take a walk inside this beautiful courtyard here. We've got a ton of space. See if I can get a little better shot here. Ton of space, you have a nice palm tree there, sitting areas. Okay, so one thing I wanted to mention, and another reason why this house is very important to film and has that wow factor that you're gonna see once we get inside, is that this home was built to age in place. So if you're looking for a very long-term home that you can, I guess go out in style in, this is definitely worth a look. You're gonna notice that the doorways and hallways are gonna be wider than normal. The light switches are a little bit lower. Some of the counters are maybe a little bit lower, just so when you get to that age where you can't move around too much, you'll still be able to easily enjoy this house. So that's something I want to take note of before we get in, another wow factor of this house. We're continuing on this idea of wow factor. So the first thing you're gonna notice is this amazing door right behind me. Well, one of the first things that made me say wow is this amazing round skylight that you have. And then right below that, you're going to have, I believe it might be flagstone, circular design here right in the middle of the entryway. And it just makes everything nice and bright and light. And I've read that circular objects inside houses are good for your mental well-being. So you have this real nice circle here, down here, and then you're going to see these lovely archways throughout the house. So first thing we're going to do, as I always do in my videos, is start to the left, and we're going to go down this hallway. Notice again how wide the hallway is. We have a guest bedroom, I'm sorry, a guest restroom with granite. Very large mirrors. You have this nice divider here, the commode, and real tile, and you have a nice cast iron tub there that'll hold up for years to come. Okay, next we have guest bedrooms 1 and 2. So these are large bedrooms. They're at least, I think, 15 by 15, and they have lush carpet, vinyl windows, and nice sized closets with built-ins up top. So that's always nice. This door is also heavy and feels like a custom door. Actually, all of these doors are going to be the same. And again, notice how wide they are so you can age in place. And then here is that light switch a little bit lower that I was showing again for aging in place. Guest bedroom number 2. About the same size. This one does feel a little bit bigger, maybe due to lighting. You have some nice built-ins, a window that faces, I believe that's going to be southwest or due west. Big door here. Okay, so let's stay left. Again, there's that lovely entryway, and you can see, just to give you a nice layout of the house, to the right is going to be the laundry room and the 3-car garage. To the left is a bonus room or office. You can use it for whatever you need. Directly in front is going to be the living areas with an open kitchen to the living room. And then to the right is going to be the owner's suite. So let's stay left, come into this nice bonus room or office. You can see you can fit some nice furniture in here, have a whole nice setup, and you have a window to give you some light while you're working, covered by a tree outside, of course. Then you have a double door entry back out into the entry. Now we're going to head into the kitchen. Okay, so now we are into the living area and kitchen. Just want to give you a nice overview of how this works together, or how this links up together. And we'll start in the kitchen. So, very large kitchen, plenty of space to cook. You have a nice island, granite throughout. What I love, again, elevated dishwasher, so you don't have to bend your back too much to get your dishes done. Really beautiful cabinetry here, and nice large stainless steel farm sink. Now, if you're working in the kitchen, doing dishes, cooking, you still have access to guests and whatever's happening in your living room. You also have access to the dining room. You have seating here at the bar. And we have the blinds pulled halfway down just so we can show you that there's honeycomb blinds here. But you have an amazing view of the pretty much entire Oregon Mountain Range behind here, which we're gonna go outside in a second, of course. But again, if you look over here, you have more storage and counter space for the kitchen. We'll open that pantry. You have a step-in pantry with about 9 or 10 feet of shelving, and a square skylight up top. Now let me turn around and show you the skylights again. It's a pleasing house to be in. It just looks really nice no matter what angle you're at in the home. It feels very nice and airy. Of course, the ceilings are very high. And let's step into the dining room. Let me just show you these accents. Let's get a little bit closer here. And then when you and your guests are sitting down to have dinner, you have a pretty amazing view. Let's zoom in a little bit of Sonoma Ranch East. There's the start right there of the Oregon Mountain Range. And then with the biggest mountain going to be a little closer towards this side. So here is your living room. Very spacious. You can see nice cozy fireplace and a big fireplace with the window right above. And here's a view from the other side. So again, to me, this house, after seeing so many houses every day in Las Cruces, when a house has a wow factor, to me, that's always surprising. Okay, let's go into the owner suite. So again, you're gonna have these nice wide double doors. You have storage here with granite countertop and the shared style of cabinetry in the entry of the room. You can see it has a nice little transition from the living space to the owner suite. Very large linen closet. And a nice large but cozy owner suite. You can see that's definitely, I think, a king bed. Oh, let me get lights on for us. Yeah, I got a couple lights on for us there. So you can see it has that same accent in the ceiling, in that tray ceiling, and a double-sided fireplace. So on the other side, of course, is going to be a tub. You have your own private access from the owner suite to your patio. So it'd be perfect waking up early, making coffee. If you have guests, you don't want to disturb them, you can just come out here and have your own little sanctuary. Again, I don't want to spoil the backyard yet. We're going to see that in a second. Okay, let's go into the owner suite bathroom. Go into the owner suite restroom. So we're going to have double sinks, again with a nice high level of granite. You have glass block for your tub. This is a jetted tub, nice and big. I'm about 6 feet tall. I can easily fit in this. And there's the other side of that double-sided fireplace. This shower is an easy access shower that has a snail entrance. So you come around, you have 2 shower heads here. Nice tile work. Lots of space here and a pretty big seating area. You're going to have a private water closet. Let's head into the owner suite closet. Now you have tons of space in here. You have a skylight and lights in here. Plenty of built-in shelving. And a nice full-size mirror. Okay, so I just came out from the back door, and again, this is a huge wow factor for me in Las Cruces. So I'm going to start at the north side of the property. In the beginning of the video, this is the pad that I was showing you, that you can probably put a car hauler or some type of trailer as long as it doesn't bother the neighbors too much. You have enough space here. There's that nice tree that's outside of the office. So then you come around and just look at this yard. And this view. So there's the Oregon Mountains in front of us. You have the Robledo Mountains. And something else I want to show you, look at how far your neighbor is below your property line. If you look at this fence dead on, it's right at the top of their roof. And you can kind of see some of the elevation changes in this shot. It's a little harder to see on the camera than it is in person. But let's check out this yard. Let's spend some time on the yard. So you have a covered patio. Let's zoom out again. Nice large covered patio. You have a high level of artificial turf and again some more plants, including some drought resistant plants. There is a concrete walkway all the way around the exterior. That's the owner suite that we were just on the inside of. Then you have a hot tub. Perfect to have a hot tub back here. You can see the entire night sky. We'll take this path over here. Have a little storage / casita. And let's go to this side. So again, I don't know if you've noticed this, but this house is in incredible shape. I haven't noticed a defect yet. I'm looking at stucco and different things like that. Your backyard oasis has its own backyard oasis. All right, everyone, so thank you again for watching my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please feel free to like and subscribe. Again, if you want more information on this property, if it's still available by the time that I post this video, feel free to reach out to myself or to Jenni Nowlin and Christi Getz, whose information is going to be below in the description.